The Green Bay Packers made some news this past weekend or yesterday or whenever it was. They decided to retain their special teams coordinator, Rich Bisaccia, and signed him to a pretty lucrative extension for a special teams coordinator. And then they also signed Luke Getsy as their offensive assistant. He was previously with the Packers in 2020 and 2021 as the quarterbacks coach and passing game coordinator. Ryan, not Ryan, sorry. Moran, how are we feeling about that?
Okay.
Let's start with Getsy, because I think we're going to have a little bit of a discussion on Rich.
You mean the great
Bisaccia.
Getsy?
Okay.
Like Gatsby? Yeah.
All right. Oh, my God. That was so lame.
Yeah, it was okay. Anyway.
Low risk, high reward with Luke Getsy. Literally, we're going to have to hire a quarterbacks coach, too. I like it. He can help. But I would like to get into Bisaccia because I know you guys are gonna come at us for it. I already expect it. We're special teams, blah blah blah.
Why do you expect it? He's great.
No, he found our punter. Our punter is very good. And McManus was one of the best kickers when we signed him. He missed
Wait a
the
minute.
kick.
Wait a minute. When you
What?
say he found, what do you like? Bisaccia found them?
I mean, he gave him the chance to start. He had say in who we got as a punter.
I thought the GM was responsible for signing.
We're not
him.
getting into this again. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, we're
Oh
not
my-
going to do that.
Is this the
No,
whole Robert
listen.
Saleh argument, bro?
Yeah, I'm not doing
Yeah.
that. I'm not.
All right.
Okay,
I'm not.
but regardless of the fact, okay, you want to do credit? You want to give credit about the punter? All right.
No.
Hey, I'll give you one of these. No, listen,
yeah,
I'll give you one of these.
I don't need
all right?
one of
You
those.
can get one
I
of
don't
those.
need one of
But
those.
for Brandon McManus, I have news for you, buddy. If it wasn't for
What?
whatever he had going on, he would have been on the team. You guys didn't find McManus. You guys don't get credit for Brandon McManus other than signing him mid-season after
Wait, hold
whatever
on,
he was
hold
going
on,
through cleared
hold
up.
on,
That's
hold
what
on,
I.
hold on.
That's where I'll say.
Okay, hold on. First of
What?
all,
I'm waiting.
you didn't have to wait for his thing to clear. By the way, that's not true. A team could have signed
Everyone
him
did,
and kept him.
but everyone did. It's very normal
That's
practice. Someone's got something going
That's-
on, and they're off, and they're, you know what I'm saying? That
Okay,
we're gonna, hey, you
but
figure that
cuz
out,
we were-
and then
we were-
you'll bring him back.
we were the first one to bring him in.
And I gave you
Correct.
guys credit for signing him. That doesn't
Okay.
that doesn't mean that, oh yeah, let's sign Rich Bisaccia to a contract extension. No, you
No.
guys had the worst special teams unit in the league, bro.
Cover
Those
unit.
are the facts.
Correct. Cover unit. Yes.
Okay, well that's a big deal.
Yeah, I get it. But
And also Keyshawn Nixon, who we gave hella praise to preseason, former All-Pro kick returner.
Garb.
What was he doing? Where's he been? Besides fumbling in the wild card round.
that he didn't fumble. He got hit in the head. But
Man,
okay.
I'm just saying, bro.
That's not on him.
Listen, that was the biggest play he's made on special teams
Bro,
all year.
the reason for Bisaccia's re-signing is he's also the assistant head coach, and the players love him. I don't agree with the extension, but the extension came because there was rumors that he might retire. That's all it was.
So?
I mean, you don't want to lose a player's coach, bro. Like he didn't get to the point where he never costed us a game. We were bad, but it never cost us a game. So
I don't know what that means, Mito.
I'm just telling you.
It's a game of three phases. You have
Ryan,
offense,
okay,
defense, and special
okay,
teams.
but special
when your
teams
special
has-
teams is horrible, game in and game out, it's costing you games whether you like it or not.
It hasn't. I watched
Okay,
every
you
game.
can say that
It
one
hasn't.
special teams play hasn't caused you games,
Correct.
but when teams are starting farther up the field, when you're not getting enough yards on your punts, when you're not covering guys on the punt returns, like that stuff matters, bro. And that plays into the minutia of games as they go on. Like that's just the way it is.
Like, what would you want us to do?
Hire someone else.
Just to do it?
Yes.
Well, it's
No.
not
'Cause you-
just to
no,
do it.
it's not
right?
just to
Like,
do it. It's because your
you
guys'
guys
special
were the-
teams is guard.
Yeah, you guys were last in the league. And
That's
listen,
fine.
Rich Bisaccia is highly regarded in the league, around the
Correct.
league, as a special teams coach. Okay, so fine. Maybe it was a bad year. Did you have to give him, like, was his contract up? Or did he have
had 1
time
year
left?
but
So
there
why
was-
can't we just
there was
ride that
rumor-
out? Like,
Because there was rumors of him retiring. The guy wanted some security.
Okay, so we
That's-
worry about
Yeah,
Rich
I'll give you some
Bisaccia's
security.
feelings more
Right.
than we do the special teams. Like we're
No.
doing him a favor. I mean, that's what it sounds like, bro.
That's what it sounds like. Because, yeah, if you want some security, here's your security, Rich. Let's get the special teams improved, and there's a contract waiting for you after the end of next season.
And just to give people clarity, like I'm not going to read the last decade because it's overkill, but since 2018, here's the special teams rankings on the Packers, which I believe is especially why they should have made a different move. 2018, 32nd. 2019, 26th. 2020, 29th. 2021, 32nd. 2022 is actually not too bad, 22nd. Last year, 29th. Like, you guys are perpetually a horrible special teams unit. Like, I'm not saying he was there for all these years, but like, yeah, you got to find a person who can make that right. That's a big part of the game.
I don't think it's as big as you think, but that's a conversation for another day.
So you agree with the extension or
I
no?
think
You agree with the extension?
You
or
already
no?
said no.
No. Hold on. I agree. I agree with why they did it. I don't particularly agree with it, if that makes sense. They did it because they didn't want him to retire.
So why
all it
don't you
was.
just say, "Hey, Rich, we really like you in the building. We want to have you on the staff, but we're going to move on at this position."
Bro,
That's
can
something
I,
that could have been had.
Can I give a real
Because
version
he's-
of that conversation?
Because he's not only a special teams coach, he's also the assistant head coach.
Right. So then
that's-
just be the assistant head coach, Rich. We're gonna hire another special teams. We're gonna go a different direction in the special teams.
It's not
room.
it's not going to work out like that, bro.
It can work out like that. It can.
No, it can't, because the special teams coordinator comes in. Once he does something and Rich Bisaccia wants to give his input, no one's going to tell him no. It's not going to work like that.
Rich, I hate to tell you, but you've been 29th and 32nd the last
That's
2
fine.
years. So
Listen,
your
it's not that-
input on this is, hey,
Hey, Rich, you
shove
brought
it
it
where
over
the
here
sun
for a
doesn't
second.
shine.
Okay, hold on. Since we're doing that, let's do this. You guys had one of the worst linebacking cores in football, and he's your DC. So
That's not true.
It is.
That is not,
not
true.
true.
Where,
Okay.
Pull up the
That's
numbers.
such
and
a
tell
heinous
me,
statement that you just
it's
made.
so bad, bro.
Okay.
Every
And this is-
linebacker on our team has literally shown improvement under Calvin Shepard.
literally, and like
Legit.
Because
I
they
don't
all
know where
stink,
what you
so
keep saying
improvement
that,
is not that far.
bro. You keep we can't say the same for your special teams unit now, can we? And you guys
That's
have
fine.
always stunk. Ryan just read
That's
the
fine.
numbers off. So
That's fine.
what are we
And
talking
maybe
about,
if
bud?
your special teams unit stinks, hey, Richie, I got this head coaching thing. Let me worry about that. You worry about our kick returns and making sure that we get farther down the field. Like, I don't get why I don't know who this guy threatened.
You
like,
know what our big thing on
he has
special
on
teams
people?
is? You know what our big problem on special teams is?
Rich
And
Bisaccia?
no, it's been very common, is we don't like putting starters on special teams except returning.
I don't think any team does, though.
Yeah, they do.
Most teams don't.
Yes, they do.
I mean,
some are
going
going to have some starters. Some will.
Yeah,
but
I mean, here and
whatever.
there.
Yeah. Like, the only starter that was consistently on special teams this year was Edrin Cooper. And that was because he wasn't expected to be this good.